Welcome to Comfort Africa number 2. This is the last video. I'm going to start posting and then I'm going to start typing in my graphic novel book thingy. I'm going to start working on Sundown. Alright, so somewhere in the last video that I made about explaining Ugly Men Need Love Too, If I Wasn't Ugly. It's a song that I wrote. It's an original song. You guys can go back and watch it. I'm sorry your ears are probably going to bleed. Alright, so I've been in this acting business for over 20 years. Alright, since 1999. And I have failed. Every fucking day I have failed. I have made some YouTube videos. Even made a couple of movies, a couple of episodes that is sitting on someone's shelf in Alabama. It's called Guardians of the Earth. So hopefully before I'm 52 I can get all my shit together and put everything in one big bulk of stuff and put it on my YouTube channel before I die. If not, there's a fuck ton of these tapes somewhere around in my room and a fuck ton of scripts somewhere around in my room on old school floppy disk thingies. Alright? So if someone finds them, please make them. Please acknowledge that I existed and that I had potential to be a great actor. I don't need to be a superstar, I just want to be working. So Kevin Feige, yo, if you're out there, here I am. Alright, so in that video, I mentioned that everything I ever did was to put mixed people on the map. I also said in that last video that I'm going to just leave that to The Rock. He's only a year older than me, and he's caught a little flack from black people for him trying to play black characters. He also caught flack from black people mad at him because he doesn't play black characters. Look, y'all can't have it both ways. I've been a mixed man for 50 fucking years and ain't been able to catch a break. The one break that I almost caught that wasn't a project of mine fell short after me for about 8 weeks doing the 619. And the two producers was two white cats and they got to fighting. One guy's girlfriend didn't want him to spend all his time making the movie. She ruined everything for him, for me, for the other guy. They fought like cats and dogs. You know when I found out the movie wasn't going to be made? When I was walking downtown and let the guy know, hey man, because I bumped into him and said, hey, I'm ready to start filming whenever you are. I got the 619 down packed. I've been practicing that shit every chance I get. I can do the 619. So, he's like, yeah, about that. I know you were going to play the bad guy, but the movie is scrapped because such and such and his girlfriend decided that we weren't going to make the movie. I said, y'all had my cell phone number. Why y'all ain't call me? I said, yeah, man, we've been fighting so bad that it just never came back up, you know. And we didn't tell any of the actors. We were telling them as we see them, but we didn't tell any of the actors. You just happen to be the second person that we see. I'm not talking with the other guy because the power of the pussy just drove this dude insane. It's like, well, you know, vaginas are good, taste great, less filling, but I got it. You know, his girlfriend fucked it up. I was making another movie, and the girl didn't want to play my love interest, and that's called Dragon's Breath. She walked off the set before we can start filming. We did a rehearsal. The rehearsal kind of sucked, but I told her when we started filming, we're actually going to improv. The script is for you to get the feel of your character, and anything that you want to change, we're going to change. He's like, well, there's a kissing scene. I said, we're not actually going to kiss. I said, there's camera tricks around to prevent that shit from even remotely looking like a kiss. Or there's camera tricks that you can use to make it actually look like a kiss. Because you can shoot the back of my head and the back of your head and have a tilt, have us lean in and stop. You know, I know how to work cameras. You know, I know certain angles that you can be at where it literally look like you're kissing, but they're not kissing. Alright? They're not even remotely, they're like this far away from each other. But my head can tilt this way, your head can tilt that way, and we can lean in, and the camera can go to black. You know, wasn't going to be something that I have a grand rule, and a lot of people either will like this rule or they don't. I will never make an actor in something that I'm in do something that they're not comfortable with, especially a female actor. We were going to replace her with a dancer, But the dancer was exceptionally stiff. I couldn't teach her martial arts to save her life because she was exceptionally stiff. Her body didn't work for martial arts, which usually doesn't really happen often. Alright, usually if you're a dancer, you're a great martial artist. You will be a great martial artist by the time us martial artists are finished with you. You'll want to be more of a martial artist than a dancer. Alright? I can't dance worth shit. I used to be able to break dance. That shit's like gone now. But anyway, point being made. I changed my name in 2020 or 2021. I think it was like the ass in 2021 into 2022. Currently in 2023 and 24, I have been going by Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I have decided to build myself out as a Native American because when I go to casting calls, this is not black enough to play a black person. Alright? This is not light enough to play a white person. And I am officially a triracial person. I am black, I am white, and I am native. I am native, I am black, I am white. I am white, I am black, I am native. I am white, I am native, I am black. As a triracial person, doesn't matter how or what order I put it in. I've been mixed race for 50 years. Alright? So, like it or not, here I am. So, Echo Fan Grey Wolf has replaced James Williams Jr. as my billing name. Why is that? Because I got a better chance of getting hired with a cool ass name like Echo Fan Grey Wolf versus James Williams Jr. So I decided to build myself out as a native, especially now that they have shows out like Dark Winds and Res Dogs. I would love to be on either one of those shows, but my real goal is to get a Disney show like Echo. I don't need to be a star. Cameos are good, and maybe the cameo can move me into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because there's a lot of people that I can play. Captain Kickapoo, John Blackcrow. Technically, his name is Jesse Blackcrow. I fucked it up mixing him up with John Proudstar. I could be any one of the Red Wolves. If we do westerns, I can be any one of the Red Wolves. I don't want to be like the Cherokee Kid and all that shit. You know. I don't want to be the Apache Kid for DC. Unless the Apache Kid is Marvel and not DC, and the Cherokee Kid is DC. Anyway, I don't want to be any of those guys. I don't want to be John Little Bear, because it's a Vietnam thing, and he don't make it home. So there's that. So, but I can be Captain Kickapoo. I can be American Eagle. You're going to have to alter the height, because I'm a short guy, which would work out since y'all made Wolverine tall in the movies. Wolverine's only 5'3", which is my actual height, 5'3.5". I could be Michael Two Tallman or Two Youngman, aka Shaman from Alpha Flight. You know, I'm old enough. I might not look old enough, but I'm old enough. I am 50. I could be we gotta leave John Proudstar. He doesn't make it home on his first mission. I can be James Proudstar. I could be Forge. You know, just putting that out there. Now, I did a whole month of Marvel, DC, and independent comics on Native Americans. The only person I can't be is Danny Moonstar. I don't have the equipment. Unless you like decide, hey, we're gonna make Danny Moonstar from alternate timeline. I can even be Spider-Man 2099. Why? Because Miguel is half Mexican. And I can pass for a Mexican. No habla español muy bien, but I can still pass. How do I know that? Because, fun fact, when I was in college in my 20s, there was a Spanish teacher from Spain who kept calling me Jaime. And then she says, I've never met a Mexican who can't speak Spanish. So yeah, there you go. I've had some issues in life. But, as we finish this video, this is one of the reasons why I build myself out as a Native American. However, I will let everybody know, I'm not a full-blooded Native. So, that being said, let's do this damn thing. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu number 2. Be seeing you.